from Universal. I'm the Orlando Wizard, and we are here on opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. So, if you're new to Halloween Horror Nights, one of the things that you can do is get in before the park closes. The park closes at 5 o'clock each night for the haunt. It's only in Universal. So if you get in and you're a pass holder, you can go into the pre-scare zones. Now there's different locations that you can go sit out as they clear out the park. You can now actually sit down. I like to go over, I think the bar and grill is called Finnegan's. And you can sit in air conditioning. And what they'll do is they'll escort you to one of the haunts prior to actually opening up the gates and letting everybody else in. So tonight we're going to try to go to every single haunt we can. Now later on, in a couple of weeks, watch out for my video. I'm going to be doing the VIP tour. And we'll go through that and I'll film the whole VIP tour. So walking around, the big theme it seems throughout the whole haunt is the 80s. So there's a lot of 80s reference everywhere. There's a lot of 80s music going on, like Happy 1985, the New Year's. It's all 80s themed. So if you enjoy 80s music and you enjoy 80s nostalgia, this could be for you. You could actually really enjoy this. I'm very excited about the haunt this year. They have added more haunts than they have in the past. So they've upped the scare zones, added more haunts. I think this is going to be a really, really good year. Last year was the last year of the Bill and Ted. Now over at the theater, where Bill and Ted was last year, is the Academy of Villains Cyberpunk. So this is the only show that's here this year. So I'm looking forward to checking out. I will film the whole show and post it. So we're inside the Halloween Horror Nights holding area. So if you have a ticket for the event and you're inside the park, before the park closes, you can come into the holding area and they'll escort you to one of the first haunts prior to actually opening it up for everybody that's standing around outside. Now, I'm over here by Finnegan's Bar and Grill, and I chose this as holding spot specifically because it's going to take me to the one haunt that we feel is going to be the busiest this season. The haunt that everyone's waiting for here is Stranger Things. Last year, Halloween Horror Nights' most busy haunt was American Horror Story. And for the last couple of years, that was the busiest, most popular haunt. This year, Stranger Things seems to be the one that everyone's rushing to. We'll see how busy Stranger Things is throughout the night and see if it's going to actually hold up to the hype. This year at Halloween Horror Nights, there's a lot of specialty foods, and it seems that the theming of the specialty foods is around Stranger Things. So throughout this, we're going to try and sample some of the foods, and I'll give you a review of how good they are. There's an upside down burger, and there's a bunch of kinds of desserts, so we're going to actually try those out and see how it is.
All right, the music started, and we started progressing people through the line here. So this is all the standby people getting ready to go in, and I think the first house we're going to is Stranger Things. And there's a huge group here, so this should be fun. Over on the right-hand side there. Both you guys is behind us. And Stranger Things is ahead of us.
What is it? Is it the line? Yeah, with Stranger Things?
Stranger Things.
Here's the line already for Stranger Things.
Why don't we just do that?
So you see the queue line is building up over here. This is Stranger Things. And this is the express pass lane that I'm in currently. The line's going way past Jimmy Fallon over here for the general line. And they haven't even actually opened the park yet to general admission. What house are you looking forward to this year?
Stranger Things.
Which is where we are right now.
Absolutely.
So what excites you most about this?
Everything.
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 Fantastic. So you know what I'm going to do is I'll ask you questions when we go through it. and then see if it was worth the wait for you.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. All right, we'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
Just went through Stranger Things. What'd you think?
Absolutely. The best house I've ever been through in 9 years running.
Really? So you've been doing this
Absolutely.
for 9 years? That's the best house you've seen?
So far,
Wow, that's fantastic.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
You take care.
You too.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you a YouTuber?
All right, we just went through Stranger Things, and wow. Without a doubt, that's probably going to be the most busy house at the haunt all year round. It was fantastic. If you're a fan of the story, you're gonna love this. If you've never watched Stranger Things, you're gonna love this. This was really, really good. I highly recommend that this is the first house you hit.
I know her. She's allowed to do that.
Hey, we just went through Scary Tales, and it was really good. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one a lot. So we went through Scary Tales. I want to say that I really enjoyed it, but there was somebody behind me screaming a lot. It does happen. Actually, it was a lot of fun. Extremely well done. I was very impressed. Very good haunt.
The night just started and Poltergeist is already over an hour away. This is the line here for Poltergeist. It's actually dropped down quite a bit. It was about 65-minute wait. Now it's about 40 minutes.
Going into Poltergeist, I'll let you know how it is. So we just went through Poltergeist. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's overly scary. Aesthetically, it's really kind of nice. Great special effects. There's a part that rains on you, which actually felt really good considering it's really hot today. Overall, it's a good haunt. I still think Stranger Days was my favorite so far.
I want to give you a sample of some of the merchandise here in the shop. Yeah, seems to be Stranger Things everywhere. But we got Chucky mugs, shot glasses, backpacks, T-shirts. This is kind of a pretty cool mug right here. It's pretty awesome. Trick or treat. Sensing a strong theme here.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good. How about you?
Very, very well. We like your jacket.
Thank you very much. So can you tell me what you guys do here?
Well, what we do here is we design custom shirts on demand. You go to this kiosk here, and you can select from different styles. We'll do some Slaughter Cinema, for example, here. You have several different images to pick from. And then you choose your size. And then you hit checkout, and then we print that t-shirt, and in about 15 minutes it's ready to go for you guys.
Well, that's awesome.
And these shirts are only exclusive here at HHN this year, and only at Horror Inc.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir.
And what's your name?
Kyle.
Todd. Thank you, Todd.
All right, man.
New Year!
Old school punk. Is that the Grateful Dead? Yeah, survive the night.
Survive the night.
haunt's actually entrance is over here at the Jimmy Fallon ride. And we'll see how fast it takes to get inside. So interesting enough, the entrance to the carnival haunt is at Jimmy Fallon's, but it brings you all the way over here to where we were for Poltergeist and the mixed-up fairy tale haunt. That was really cool. So now we're going over, it looks like, to stage 23 for this haunt. So it's kind of interesting how they spread out the entrances and they kind of all go to the same place.
I'm short.
How often have you guys come to HHN?
Once before this.
Really?
Yeah, I've been here twice before this.
First time.
First time?
Twice. First time.
First time? So what haunt are you most excited about seeing? Or have you done so far?
It was strange.
Stranger Things.
Stranger
By
Things?
far, Stranger Things.
We did
What'd you
that
guys
already.
think?
It was
Amazing.
awesome.
Wasn't that like one of the best haunts ever?
I kept my eyes closed. I like
What was that?
I kept my eyes closed.
So you kept your eyes closed. That's not how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
That's what we told
I'm
her.
excited for Halloween too.
Huh?
I'm excited for Halloween.
Yeah.
Me too. You know, Trick or Treat's gonna be very, very
Yeah.
cool.
Trick or Treat's gonna be awesome. I love the movies.
So have you gone through any other haunts?
That's the second one.
Oh, okay. So you haven't done Poltergeist yet, or
No.
the mixed up fairy tales? That was actually, both of them are pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to do Stranger Things again.
Yeah, Stranger Things.
It's so
Great.
It was really good.
I would, but it's a long line.
It is a very long line.
It always is. Those that particular like Exorcist 2 years ago and Shining last year. Always
I
forever super
love
long.
Shining.
Well,
Shining was my
and then
favorite.
the American Horror Story
Yeah.
That
was massive.
Yeah, American Horror Story is really always a long line. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think this is the big one this year is Stranger Things, and they did a spectacular job.
Yeah, really great job.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you.
So what's your names and where you're from?
I'm Scott,
I'm Kelly.
and we're from the United Kingdom.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
So is this your first time here at Halloween Horror Nights?
For me.
Yeah.
this is my second. I came last year.
Oh, marvelous. What houses have you gone through?
We've done Stranger Things, Poltergeist, and then the Carnival House.
What was your favorite?
Stranger Things for me.
Oh, Carnival, that's big.
Really,
I
this
think
one?
that was you, yeah.
Yeah, because I kept scaring you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
That made it more fun for me.
No, I know.
So she was behind me and I kept sitting there and pointing at things that didn't exist, and she would scarily look at nothing throughout the whole haunt. So that's why it was fun.
What's your next haunt?
We're gonna go to the Bloom House.
Oh, the Bloom House.
Yes,
You're not
yes.
I might do the Bloom House next
Yeah.
too. Anyhow, great meeting you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
So Stranger Things is now 100 minutes wait to get in, and I can legitimately tell you it's worth it. So we're over here at Mel's, and the event burger that they have over here is a fiery burger. It's got like hot sauce over the onion rings. I've added the ketchup and mayonnaise because I want that. And then it comes with a burger, fries, and you get a milkshake along with it, and you can either get chocolate, vanilla, or a swirl. And it's really not a milkshake. What it is, it's soft serve ice cream. I don't know why they call it a milkshake, because it's not a milkshake. Anyhow, we're gonna try the burger, and I'll tell you if I think it's worth coming back for. All right, we're gonna give it a try. It's actually not bad. The sriracha kind of gives it a nice little kick, but it's not overpowering. It's a pretty good burger. The burger, the fries, and the milkshake was $16.99. If you have a season pass, you do get a discount. Yeah, you know, if you like spicy, I would recommend this.
Working now. More guys. I'm not even drunk yet. This is great. I'm not having fun when I'm drunk.
We're in line for trick or treat right now, So I'm actually really excited about this hunt because last year the scare zone for Trick or Treat was really good. So this year they're actually bringing it back as a hunt. So we've gone through several hunts, we've had dinner, so we're going to go into Trick or Treat now, and we'll let you know how it is when we get back out. We just got out of Trick or Treat. It was a 60-minute wait to go into the line. And honestly, I mean, it was a pretty house, it was fun, but I don't know if I would wait another 60 minutes to go through. I didn't feel it was scary at all. It was aesthetically pleasing, but I don't think it was 60 minutes waiting aesthetically pleasing.
Next stop is Seeds of Extinction, and it's 60-minute wait.
So we were going to go to Seeds of Extinction. We got in line. We went pretty far into the line, and then the line just dead stopped. Absolutely stopped. And then we could see through the fence there was an ambulance and people standing outside of the house, so they evacuated the house. And after sitting there for quite a while, we decided we're bailing. So we don't know exactly what happened, but we do know that they're probably still waiting because that ambulance wasn't moving. So we're gonna keep walking through the scare zones and check out things. As you can hear, we got chainsaws right behind me. So we're over by The Simpsons, and this is usually a good chainsaw area. And apparently we also had to stop for tacos. Tacos.
All right, we're gonna try get exposure, and hopefully there's no ambulance. Wow, look, the line, there's nobody here. And then we jinxed it.
That's how
No intenta abandonar la fila. Cualquiera que salga de la fila será puesto in the United Nations. All member states are administering identical procedures.
I'm Dana. And I'm Jamie.
So we just got out of patient 0, and I thought it was a good house,
Yes.
but
Overall, very good.
there are some specific warnings that we need to talk about for this house that I didn't feel I experienced in any of the other houses.
Yes.
And because both of you kind of suffer from these specific elements, please talk about it.
All right, so I deal with slight asthma. So with such a heavy amount of smoke and fog that they were doing, I found it was really hard for me to breathe, and I came out of the house honestly ready to pass out.
Like, we both came out coughing, immediately had to run into Men in Black and grab a drink to get it all out of our system.
Not sponsored
because
by
we were
Coke,
like
huh?
dying.
Yeah.
We're now sponsored by Coke, by
No.
the way.
No, we're not.
Non-spons.
What was the other issue that you think that some people might suffer from in there?
Other one is strobing. There is heavy strobe lights throughout the entirety of the house, to the point where I was holding her hand standing behind her, and at 2 points I had to close my eyes and just let her guide me through. It's also so heavy that you really can't tell what's going on around you, really, if you're paying attention.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I like the house. I like the concept. The problem I felt was with the house, and please let me know if you agree, was the strobe was so intense that you completely washed out all the decor.
Yes.
Yeah, like you were paying more attention to the strobing lights because they were so bright and in your face that you saw nothing around you.
I did not even notice any scare actors, to be totally honest, until we were right past them, and I only even noticed one because he grabbed my wrist because he knows he's a friend of mine. So
the only thing I saw was an animatronic monkey in the very first room because it accidentally hit me.
Yeah, I saw the exact same thing. Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
All right, so we just got in line for Slaughterhouse, and it's theoretically a 15-minute wait. So it actually kind of looks like it's a 15-minute wait. The line isn't very long at all. I guess as the day goes on, or I guess in this case the night goes on, the lines are getting shorter and shorter as it's getting closer and closer to closing. So we've had a great time tonight so far, and we'll see about how many more we can do. This may be our last house. We'll see.
Midnight Snacks 2, The House Swarming.
So we're literally at the end of the night here. Halloween Horror Nights closes in a few minutes. And people are out still scaring. That's where we ate at Mel's Dive-In restaurant. The burger was pretty good. I wonder who died for it.
Play with Chucky. He wants to take your soul.
We're outside of Universal right now, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Slaughter Cinema. It was a fun house. It was actually a lot of fun. It was a 15-minute wait to get in. I don't think it was really scary. There was a lot of really horrible B-movie content in there, but it was fun. It's a fun hunt. I would recommend it. I don't feel it's really scary. There was a little bit of fog effect. I don't really think I saw any strobes, or if it was very unnoticeable, to me at least. Overall, I would recommend it. As we walk around City Walk here, we're circling past the Hard Rock because the whole crowd went the other way, and we went, well, this makes a lot more logical sense. Halloween Horror Nights this year, I think, is actually really, really good. There's a lot of great houses. The content actors are fantastic. Overall, I would highly recommend this. The irony is as I was walking through the haunt and looking at the park, we were looking at the Facebook group, and people were complaining, "Oh, it's too crowded. Don't come. Wait, don't waste your money." It's opening night. If you're not expecting huge crowds and massive lines on opening night, what's wrong with you? I thought it was fantastic. I expected the crowds. I anticipated them, and I had a great time. I thought the decor, the scare zones, everything was really, really good. Come on a Wednesday or Thursday night, it's going to be far less crowded than it is on a Friday or Saturday. So if you're concerned about lines, don't come on busy nights. That's a simple process. Overall, I think this is probably one of the best Halloween Horror Nights that they've had in a long, long time. I'm the Orlando Wizard. Like and subscribe. And if you enjoy my videos, please consider sponsoring me on Patreon. The link is down below.
Hey, I'm John.
I'm Natalie.
And I'm Will.
Like and subscribe to the Orlando Wizard.